In this session, I coached a B2B AI service provider making around $6,000 a month. They help appointment setting agencies qualify leads using AI across LinkedIn, email, and web forms. While their offer was fully automated, their outreach messages felt robotic and misaligned with each client's tone. We diagnosed the bottleneck, mapped the fix, and optimized their prompts to build a smarter system aiming for $10,000 monthly recurring revenue. Let's get into it. It starts with problem diagnosis. Client says we're at $6,000 monthly recurring revenue right now. The product is an AI agent that handles cold outreach and lead qualification for appointment setting agencies. It sends messages across LinkedIn, email, and forms, and if a lead is qualified, it either books a call or kicks it to the client's rep. The problem? Clients are saying our messaging sounds robotic, it's killing conversions. The AI is handling edge cases poorly, and we're trying to make it sound human without having to rewrite prompts every time. I say, sounds like the real issue here is the AI's inability to resonate with nuanced ICPs. It's not an SDR, it's an initiator. You might be asking the AI to do too much before anything's validated. What if we made the goal of outreach not to handle objections, but to get a clear yes-based signal that the message resonated? Client says, that actually makes a lot of sense. We've been treating it like it needs to sell the whole thing. I hadn't thought of yes-based replies as the success metric, but that gives me a clearer direction. And then it gets into strategy shift. I say exactly, you're not trying to close, you're trying to connect. The first message's job is simple. Does this resonate with their current desired situation? If yes, they reply. If no, it's either the wrong ICP or the wrong message. Client says right, and if they object to the value prop, it's probably a signal that our offer isn't aligned. I say bingo. And for no-based responses, you could revive those leads by nurturing them with your client's branded content instead of pushing harder. That way, your system isn't just spamming, it's actually segmenting. Client says, okay, so instead of trying to convert everyone, I'd focus on helping my clients build long-term trust with uninterested leads while doubling down on the ones that show resonance up front. Got it. And then it gets into automation bottlenecks revealed. I say, let's talk about your automation system. Are you sending these AI-generated messages manually or automatically? Client says mostly automatically. The flow right now is client fills out onboarding form, VA uploads the leads, Python and OpenAI API generates the messages. And then we use tools like Instantly or Phantom Buster to send them, but we don't really have any intelligence in the automation. No filters, no reply classification, no nurturing logic, just straight plumbing. I say right, you've got automation, but no smart decision making in the loop. You're missing filters that check, is this even the right person to message? What kind of reply did we get? And how should we route follow-ups based on that reply? Client says exactly. Right now, everyone just goes into the same pipeline, and we treat all replies the same. It's messy. And then it gets into system blueprint for a smarter workflow. I say, here's the blueprint I'd recommend for layering in intelligence. Number one, extract the name, industry, and business name from every lead profile, LinkedIn or Apollo. Number two, collect ICP pain and desired state during client onboarding. Number three, use AI to craft the first message with personal touch, problem and desired situation, CTA, and disclaimer of value prop. Number four, create a reply classification AI. Yes to route to book, and then no to trigger nurture flow, and then objection to flag for human review. And number five, use branded content to nurture cold leads. Don't send links. Repurpose the messaging directly into outreach. Client says that system sounds 10 times better than what we're doing now. I like the idea of repurposing branded content manually into DMs. That'll definitely build more trust than just sending a link to a post. And then it gets into prompt optimization. I say now that your system will have the right inputs, let's optimize your prompt for the AI assistant doing outreach. Client says yes, this is where I need most help. Right now, the prompt we use is way too general. I say here's the updated version. You are a professional SDR reaching out on behalf of client company name. Start the message with a personal touch. Mention prospect's name, industry, and business name. Then follow the structure. Hey prospect name, I'm SDR name from client company name. I notice you're in prospect industry running prospect business. Are you a professional experiencing current situation? We've helped over number of transformed clients. Professionals in your industry solve this problem. Reply to this message if this resonates with your current situation at all. Keep it clear, human, and focused on initiating conversation, not selling. Client says this is gold, way clearer and actually usable across clients. I'll implement this right away. And then client comes up with a process-focused action plan. I say, cool, give me your process-focused goals for the rest of today and tomorrow. Think in inputs, not outputs. Client says, all right, here's my focus. Today, update the onboarding doc to capture ICP pain and branded content sources. Rewrite the outreach prompt. Client says, all right, here's my focus. Today, Client says, all right, here's my focus. Today, update the onboarding doc to capture ICP pain and branded content sources. Rewrite the outreach prompt using your format. Design first draft of the reply classifier logic. And then for tomorrow, begin building the nurturing flow using client content. Create a loom walking through our system for future clients. Audit existing leads to see where yes-based versus no-based responses occurred. I say, perfect. These are the exact foundational moves that'll get you to 10 grand monthly recurring revenue with a clean, humanized system. Let's get you converting based on resonance, not robotic persistence. I hope you guys found this valuable. If you did and you want to see more of me on your home feed, hit that subscribe button. Take care.